What's up, y'all? This is Jake Jarek. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about my bomb squad. Yeah, it's a great arena team. It works really good for farming to get your points up. I've gotten a bunch here. I forgot to spend some during the last CVC, but it goes quick, relatively easy to make. It has some adaptability. It's not contingent on certain champions necessarily. I mean, well, we'll just go through it. So first off, we're going to start with Gaius. I this team came into my head. Well, first off, I when I was doing like a Doom Tower wave, I was fighting against Souldrinker, and he put these bombs on me after I killed him, and I was like, man, it's a useful ability, but kind of tucked it away. Then I pulled Gaius, looked at him, and he's got this awesome passive, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can make a bomb team. So I pretty much finished building it. I geared everybody out, done the speeds and everything, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna see what my boy Ash has to say on Gaius, like see if he has a guide, just to see what he did. And so I typed in Ash Gaius guide, and first video that well, first was like an ad, but one of the top videos was Ash's Kamikaze team featuring Gaius and Souldrinker. So, yeah, I have not watched that. I'm going to as soon as I post this video. I say that kind of for my own personal integrity. I'm not trying to copy this. I never saw anybody use it. Um, yeah, I'm just like legit. I'm looking forward to posting this because I want to watch Ash do it a lot better. So yeah, maybe when you're done with this, go check that out. I'll try to link it in the description. But yeah, so Gaius, I went full stoneskin with him 2 turns. The main stats I was looking for was attack, speed, and accuracy. Now, I definitely went super hardcore on the attack. 6,800. He does have a blessing, so that's another 750. This helps so much. His speed is that's I really hate the speed. I want to push it up to like 200 in the 200s. Like just like maybe 202 or something. Like and just the very low beginning of the 200s. 182 is just too slow. A lot of times he'll get skipped. At 234 is low accuracy, but we're going to be putting increased accuracy on the team, so that scales up. That's plus what 115, so right around 350, which is fine. 350 will work in a lot of cases, unless somebody has a champion that has a ton of resistance, and then they're going to have like 600. So 350 is a real good spot. Anything over 300, and after that, like you're not going to be hitting with Thralls unless you have crazy accuracy. But yeah, so that's what we went with here. Almost 7,000 on the attack. Keep in mind, bombs scale solely off of attack. There's no reason. There's crit damage doesn't do jack. All these are predicated on are the champion's attack. It ignores the opponent's defense, and it goes through stoneskin, which I don't know. I must have been sleeping or something, or I was going to say taking a day off raid, but I haven't done that since I started. Uh, I'd missed the news. Bomb went through stoneskin. So yeah, that's already a great reason to run it. It's difficult though, and yeah, we'll be talking about that. I have not booked out my guys. I plan on it. It really helps in longer fights. Yeah, then in his A2, he will detonate it. I'm sorry, I didn't even go over. That's his A3. But over his A2, it's 100% if you book him, which is all I want to book him. Place in sleep, and he also puts the bombs on them. So this is nice. Then you also want him with the lowest speed, so he goes last, so you're not waking up your opponents with an attack. And then his A3 instantly detonates all bombs on the first hit, then will ignore unkillable on the second hit. Very nice ability, but keep in mind if they have an ultimate death knight and you're trying to pop some bombs off, the first part is not going to work. It's going to hit UDK. So then his bombs will go off and maybe you're not ready for those yet. It can be annoying. But if you do target, like, say, a Leoris, who's, 1 health, unkillable, you can, yeah, target him, and this will go through and pick him off. Very nice, because the Leorises just seem to be everywhere in Arena now. I don't know. I must have missed the Leoris giveaway. I do not have one of those amazing guys. And his passive is it's not the bread and butter of this team, because you could do this with two Soul Drinkers. It just wouldn't. It's not going to have the same gusto. And plus, this is a legendary. But the main reason I think is his passive. The first part is interesting. 30%, 35 with the sniper perk. Pick it up. Might as well. Yeah, we'll talk masteries here in a sec. For 2 turns, of course, once per hit. So if there's like a multi-hit champ, they're getting 35% chances every time. And he's going to be under stoneskin for 2 turns. So that's nice, but that not really that crazy. But the instantly detonates all bomb debuffs on all enemies whenever this champion is killed. I'll put it like this. I had matches where it's just Gaius and one person on the opposing team. He's got the slow speed and 2-turn stoneskin, so it happens. The opponent, perfect health. They come to just finish the job, kill Gaius. He just happens to proc this bomb on him, kills me, instantly detonates those bombs. I get the victory. So that works in any arena match, and it doesn't have to be the one-on-one. Like the whole team, if you got bombs on them and they come in and kill Gaius, that whole team's gone. Even if your team dies, technically, for some reason in the game, it counts the team falling from the bombs first. So that's an interesting point, an interesting takeaway. Anyway, so then we will go to Soul Drinker, or yeah, sorry, Masteries. You don't need Masteries on Gaius or Soul Drinker. Like the only one that really does anything is the very first one, and you could do 1 round, I think, maybe 2 on Minotaur to get that one. Yeah, I'm like 99% certain this has nothing to do with bombs. I think this is just the actual attack when you hit them. The bombs, I think, are scaled on attack, like not this. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong, but I don't think there's a point. I picked him up anyway. It can't hurt, right? Because I wanted the accuracy. The extra 50 accuracy is really nice, because you're ostensibly adding 75 accuracy when you put that 50% up. So, every bit of accuracy helps. Then for Soul Drinker, I can't believe I always call him Painkeeper for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, so him, I just did 1 turn Stoneskin. We want him to die because of that sweet passive where he's putting 2 bombs. We'll talk about that in a sec. But he's definitely built a lot better. His attack is lower. He's about 700 attack lower. But his speed, 209, is really good. I mean, obviously, I'd love to push that up. Maybe one of these days I'll re-gear him. But 209 works good. 252, once again, we're adding 125, so 376 or something around there. That's respectable accuracy. It's going to land most of the time. And, if you're going up against Stoneskin, yeah. But anywho's a bee. Yeah, this is real solid. Would I like some more attack? Of course. Speed, accuracy, yeah, but this is what I'm working with. Him, I booked out. Epic books are not a difficulty for me. But yeah, we'll talk about his passive first since I touched on it. This places 2 bomb debuffs on each enemy that detonated after 2 turns when this champion dies. Really cool. That's why I went with 1 turn Stoneskin. Also, the wording on this is important. It places 2 bombs. Like, it doesn't attack or it's passive, but it can happen. Something you will run into is, he's a force affinity. Gaius is magic affinity. Like, so Soul Drinker's not going to be landing those bombs. Well, chances are, if it's a weak hit, on the force affinity. But since you're bringing bombers of both kinds, you should land enough. But this ignores weak hits if I'm reading this game correctly. So this should go up regardless of the weak or whatever hit. It just comes down to accuracy. And he does have some nice other abilities here to pull those bombs because his are on 3-turn cooldown as opposed to Gaius's with 2 turns, except for his kamikaze bomb things that are 2 turns. So that's a long time. And then we're gonna go ahead and go with our lead. It's gonna be Arbiter. Why Arbiter? Well, a bunch of reasons. Mainly because of this. She's bringing increased attack. Increased attack, that's what we want. Increased crit rate, crit damage. None of that matters. It's just attack. So everybody knows Arbiter. And this is my second Arbiter, my second build. I actually built her with 2-turn stoneskin. I mean, it looks more like 1 turn, but I got some cheeky accessories on there. Her stats are all I did was speed. That's all she needs. I was running her at like level 40 on this team, and it was working just fine because her speed doesn't go up as she levels. So she can be a level 1, I believe, as long as she's 6 stars. And yeah, I have her at what, like 287. Yeah, 287 speed. Everything else is real abysmal on her, honestly. I was just throwing speed on, and of course I wanted stoneskin because this is something I would like to book her, but once again, books, man. I wish I had some more books. So she's kind of one and done on this team. She can bring the revive. That's the only reason why I even did 2-turn. So after this, she can plug a revive. Give you, usually by then, the battle's kind of been decided, but it can swing it the other way. The revive helps quite a bit. And her masteries is the same. I ended up going resistance here. But then, so we need a third champion. And what we want to do, so decreased defense doesn't do jack shit. Because the bombs ignore defense. So what we want is weaken. We also, as I've said before, we want increased accuracy. So who puts weaken on our team and weaken on the enemy's team and increase accuracy on our team? Well, that would be the Lady Mikage. Everybody knows her for her first set of skills. I showed her off on a previous team. It's a team attack. It's a great skill. I mean, that's like all Longbeard and Farrakid, what a fat guy, really have. And that makes some awesome champions. Same with Lanicus. Like the rest of those champions kits are kind of but this is just a home run. However, her second form is kind of made for bombs in a weird way. And I'll walk you through how. On her A3, she's putting the increased accuracy. She's putting the weaken. She's also removing all buffs from all enemies. Now, this ability is awesome. There is one I'm going to talk about alternate champions here in a second. But this just brings everything you need. Like the only thing it's missing would be like increased speed. But then so she will cycle into her A2, which places stun for 1 turn. Also places a turn meter. Could do without that for this instance because we want them to take a turn because that ticks those bomb counters down 1. So, but who cares? That's kind of a moot point. And then she just puts somebody to sleep for 1 turn. Also, turn meter. So all you have to do is A3 into the A2. Should usually by then the battle's decided. If not, hit somebody, put them to sleep. There's usually only a couple people left. Swap back into her first form if there's one stubborn bastard, and ally attack them. Now, so for alternates for Mikage, because a lot of people don't have her, and if you don't have Arbiter, I'm sorry, you're probably gonna just go back to farming that. Like I said, you could probably do 2 Souldrinkers. Nishak is an interesting option. I would love to mess with him, but I have him tuned for my clan boss. If I ever, when I make a better team, I'm definitely going to incorporate him. He's so good. So good. But, yeah, for alternates, I actually have this pulled up right now. The most important thing, unless you have the gear to do it, if you can build 450 accuracy or 350, hell, without just with your gear and still keep really good attack and everything, then hey, you don't need increased accuracy. But chances are you're going to want to do this. Uh, Another alternate, Lady Kimi, the two ladies from the Shadowkin faction, both are very handy. She brings increased accuracy. I don't have her, so I'm a little familiar. Timid the Fool, another great one. He brings increased accuracy on his A3, and then on his A2, he decreases the debuffs by 3 turns. So that's immune to the freaking sheep, the polymorph, and it's a nice, you know, enemy cleanse, which you sometimes need, especially if you're going against a Duchess. If you beat her to the punch, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can find some teams to do it. Hell, Claude Beast Feeder works. Yoshi the Drunkard, he actually brings an increased attack, so you could run like a Shuzen as opposed to an Arbiter, and then you get that increased speed as well. So Yoshi, great choice. There's plenty of increased accuracy, but and if you just want to do the cleanse with weaken, probably the best bet is not going to be Madame Saris, because that's decreased defense. It doesn't help us. So we want a buff strip. With weaken, that would be where'd you go, buddy? Just right here. There he is. Rian the Conjurer, or Ryan. A lot like our Madame Saris, 100% chance to remove all buffs from all enemies. Also has a 100% chance, excuse me, plays 25% weaken. Really underrated champion. Doom Tower champion, if I remember correctly. I haven't fully. I'm waiting for another artifact tournament to boost these up, but gonna 6-star this guy real soon. He's great, a great option just in case you haven't got Mikage yet. And if I had another Painkeeper, I would have built him and tried it with him. I only have one, although I'm like almost 100% sure I've fed some of his food in the past. Never knew I was going to use him, you know? But now we'll go into Arena. We'll just refresh it, get a fresh batch. Yeah, you could definitely go against Tormund, but, you know, it's your RNG in it, right? Ooh, this is a nasty team. He's got Narcissus with and Korra. I think that's the Fox. Jesus, dude, 94. All right, brother. So what we're looking for is cleansers, turn meter, or not turn meter, sorry, skill cooldown increasers. I don't know how you term that. Basically, Warlord and Yumiko. Um, and who else are we looking for? The cleansers and yeah, and Torment. I guess you can do it. It's not as easy. You know, let's go against this guy. Let's go against the Torment. I've got a bomb squad ready to rock. Now, if I had my druthers, I would have Lady Mikage and Stoneskin as well. So that would be the advantage. Oh, and I didn't even mention Supreme Kale. I'm sorry. But hit pause on that. Supreme Kale. God, I hope I didn't mention him. I'm sorry. My memory's not what it used to be. But Supreme Kale, dude, he's the best for this team. If you have him, bravo. I wish I fucking had him. But his A3, I think? Yeah, not only brings increased accuracy, but also decreases the resistance. I mean, that's just freaking awesome, dude. And all this other turn meter good stuff. Yeah, I would definitely bring him instead because you're gonna land those poisons. All right, so now back to this. Since we're doing a tournament, we can't do that. The turn meter buff. We could roll the dice. I haven't fought a Bellinor in a long time. But okay, now we're going to come down. We're going to strip those off. Yeah, he can do that all he wants. Now we'll throw some bombs out. What? Yeah, okay, sorry. Distracted. That actually went through to everybody. Nice. Throw some more bombs. Nope, don't do that. See, I instinctively went for that. She's not asleep. Smack her. Let's stun them all. Hit some of these bombs. Going with Arbiter first. Did it kill that other guy? I didn't even tell. Do. Why don't you go to sleepy sleep? When he come in, oh, I should have used his instant activation. That was stupid of me. My bad. This isn't going as quick as it should, but hey. Now we'll swap back. I forgot that increases turn meter. Okay, whatever. You can come back to let you. We're just gonna put it on auto. So bombs. Maybe he'll do activation. There he goes. All right. Not bad. Only a level 89 though. I just hit 100 today. No cleanser, 68. Come on, man. Where's the tough teams? That's kind of a yeah. No, we could go against that. All right, we'll try this one. Mortem Macabre with a Sifi Rotos and Necrit. Nasty, nasty team. I'm trying to think of how this could go wrong. Because I know Sifi like cleanses Rotos or something. We'll see. I'm not worried about the stone skin, but I'm going to pull that shit off of Rotos for sure. Bam. Weaken on almost everybody. Throw the bombs. Hit everybody. Beautiful. Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now. Yeah, let's take him out. I don't want him fucking with me. I actually probably should have went for Sifi. Hindsight 2020. Yeah, that's not gonna do shit. That's fine. Damn. Block revive too. That's unfortunate. Well, yeah, this did not go according to plan. Let's see. It's not gonna work on me bombs on Sifi, but damn. I don't think that takes bombs, does it? Her passive provoke, sleep, stun. No, that doesn't take bombs. Okay. We'll try this team out then. You know what? I'm gonna run it on auto. See what I could do against a Narcissus and Korra team. I honestly have not fight the White King yet. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is a wrap. Oh, revive on death. Yeah. No, don't sheep them. I'm not going to interfere. Don't you dare revive everybody. God damn. Okay. Whew. But yeah, check that out. Not too bad. Just freaking destroyed a Narcissus and Korra team with a mythical. So I think that kind of gets the point across. I'm gonna come out with some more teams. I got some ideas of brewing, but let me know what you all think. If you have any improvements, uh, any other bomb champs I missed. I did think about using Killjoy. He's just if you had 5 slots, right? 4 are an interesting number. You got or interesting number. I apologize, my brain isn't working today. But yeah, man. All right, later.